What? Oh, there we go. I thought there was shit on my car. Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of maintenance on the Subaru today. As you can see, I'm actually 2,000 miles over my oil change recommendation, and I've been babying it and I've been super worried about the car. And this is going to be a first for me as well. For the 2 years I've had the car, I've never changed the oil in it myself. Out of all the other car mods I've done for the car, I really don't know why I haven't done my own oil yet. I'm gonna show you guys a little trick real quick. Go to your phone, go get the Subaru app. You can have an iPhone, Android, whatever, and download the Subaru app. And what it'll be able to do is you'll be able to get offers and coupons every single month. Set up a Subaru account and put in your VIN number as well, and they will send you offers and events you can get for your car. As you can see here, they have a synthetic oil change and tire rotation for $60 total with using this coupon, and they send these out to you guys monthly. Yeah guys, for $60 you guys can get yourself a oil change and tire rotation from the dealership for $60. For this oil change, we're going to be using Motul 8100 X Clean EFV today. You can also order this oil kit from Import Image Racing on their website. For those of you guys who are curious, I will also leave it in the link in the description below. What's really nice about this oil that it's specifically for DIT motors. And with all the oil, the filter, and the crush washer is all going to come around $60 altogether. To get started with the car, we're going to pop the hood. I really didn't want to bore you guys with another video of me jacking up the car again, but I really did get this new Daytona 3-ton low profile jack I really wanted to test out and I'm super excited for. So either you like it or not, you guys are going to watch me jack up the car anyways. Oh, that's a nice jack. My god, this thing is heavy, guys. I just took this out of the box and I just about tore my back in half. I actually have to even angle my jack a little bit so I can get onto the diff, just because of how my Y pipe is shaped. Wow, just look at that. Look how far my car is off the ground from that. I know it's really silly to get excited over a jack, but like this is like my 4th jack and I'm pretty happy with this one. It gets it really high off the ground, making it really easy for me to work onto the car. So we have the car jacked up. I put the jack there as well along with the stand just in case the car falls or anything like that. I want to be safe before doing any modification. So we're gonna grab a 14mm and we're gonna work ourselves under the car. And when we grab that, we also need to grab our oil drain pan. We're gonna go under the car and I'll show you guys where the oil plug is. So if we're all the way under the engine and we move over to the headers, I don't know. So you can see we're by the skid plate and then by the headers right here, and we'll be able to get to the oil drain plug. This is gonna be in a 14mm. I'm gonna take this off camera because it is a really weird angle I am under here. I don't know how well this is gonna show. This is basically gonna be a game of like how clean you can keep your fingers. Not very. As you guys can see, I failed horribly at trying to keep my hands clean. But after you get that popped off, go ahead and take off the oil cap. And it's gonna let the airflow go through and help the oil go through the rest of the car. And we're gonna get working on removing the old oil filter. What's really nice is you can just remove it by hand. And just have a towel ready in case you have to do any cleanup after you take it off. Alright, we're going to get started with working with the oil filter first. So we got a new oil filter, the new OEM that came with the kit, and we're going to take some of the oil we're going to be using in the car now, and we're going to just take a little bit of the oil and just rub it around the O-ring. Don't be afraid to fill the new filter up with just a little bit of oil too, just so we can get everything lubricated. And after we we get the new oil filter all oiled up, what we're gonna do is we're just going to hand tighten it and then just go over another turn. You don't need a lot of pressure to make this secure. A cool little trick you guys can do is while the drain plug is still not installed, what you guys can do is top it off a little bit with a little bit of your fresh oil, just so you know all your old oil is already drained out. And I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera, but as you can see, it's starting to drip more of like the mix of the old oil and the fresh oil now, just so I know I'm gonna get most of the contaminants out as possible. I'm gonna let this sit for like another 5 minutes, let everything get cleaned out, and I'll put the drain plug back in, and then we can just fill it up with oil. So while we're waiting on the oil to drain, we're gonna go ahead and work on the drain bolts. When you get the OEM kit, they also provide you with a new crush washer. This might be a very overlooked thing, but definitely something that could be very substantial. New crush washer is in. Now I'm going to go back under the car and place this back. The owner's manual calls for 5.4 quarts of oil, so we're going to use this whole 5 quarts of Motul oil and probably going to use that other half over there. And yep. I'm sure you guys love watching me change my oil. I might as well just take a second out of the video to ask, what was the last thing you guys installed on your car last? Let me know in the comments below, and if you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'm also going to be in Knoxville, Tennessee, July 9th through 12th, so maybe I might see you guys out there. Alright, oil change is freshly done. Next thing to do is just jack the car down and start it for a minute and check the fluid levels after that. Alright, car's on the ground, and now we're gonna go give her a little start. Alright, it started right up. I'm gonna give her about a minute or two to really just get through all of the engine, and then I will go check the dipstick to make sure if we need to add any oil or anything. Alright, I let the car run for a couple minutes now to get it a little bit warmed up so we can check the level of the dipstick. And the oil looks right level where it should be. Alright guys, that is all the steps to do to correctly do an oil change on a 2015 and 2020 WRX. If you guys have any questions or anything, you can ask me in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. But as always, stay tuned for the next video.